Hey, what's going on? Muriel from the Sunshine Family live touching on dentists in Costa Rica. And how is it like to be living in Santa Teresa, Costa Rica, dentist wise? Well, right now I look, perhaps you don't see it, but yesterday I went to the dentist and I'm gonna touch on what happened. I live close to Santa Teresa and I can explain a lot about how it's happening with dentists in Costa Rica. I come from the Netherlands. It's a completely different world. So yeah, I'm happy to share my experiences with people who wonder, how does it work when you need a dentist? How does it work when you need a specialized treatment? So right now I'm on painkillers and antibiotics. Why? Because yesterday I had a root canal treatment. That is not something that the average dentist does. But still, I did it in Santa Teresa. Now, was that good or was that bad? I want you to stick to my live until the end, because I think this can really serve a lot of people who are on the fence of coming to Costa Rica out of fear that dentists are horrible here, or have a weird idea about the Santa Teresa area, Montezuma included. Yes, it is a fact that it's a quite remote area. We are at a peninsula. That means that we are cut off from the mainland, basically, if the ferries are not going because there are storms, or if you need urgent treatment, like really medical care that cannot be planned, right? Like after a car accident, emergencies, you need to fly to San Jose to the best clinics there by plane. Then it takes you 35 minutes, the fastest way, 35 minutes. Otherwise, the ferry takes you more or less 7 hours to get to San Jose. But we're not talking about emergencies now, right? We're just talking about dentists in Costa Rica and what to expect. If you're brand new to my videos, then just wanted to say hi. I usually am way more active, but since I'm on painkillers, I still feel a bit blurry. But I'm happy to say welcome to my channel. And if you have never seen me, who am I and why am I making videos right now live? Because since my move to Costa Rica back in 2018 with my husband and 2 kids, a lot of people start to ask me questions, and I learned so much. We all learned so much. And I decided, you know what? I already work online. I use video a lot. I coach people from all over the world on how to build their online business and how to get more exposure online to an existing business, service, or a product. I'm going to make a YouTube video and just teach everything and share everything I've learned myself. So I am definitely not the expat that knows everything. I'm not the expat who is here the longest. I'm not an expert in everything according to Costa Rica, but I am happy to share everything I've learned. My doggies are happy that I'm sitting here. I don't know if you hear them. Come on, go here. Come, Lucky Claire. They're in line. Who can get closer to me? Lucky, chill. Okay, so let me just dive right in. There are plenty. By the way, just say hi in the comments. I am live, so I'm happy to read your comments, reply on your comments, answer your questions. And yeah, let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Perhaps I'm not even hearable. It would be really, really helpful if you just post a comment to say hi and put a thumb up if the sound is great. But about dentists in Costa Rica, there are a lot of excellent dentists. Let me state that first. There is big dental tourism hype in Costa Rica. It's not even a hype. It's just because, especially in and around the capital, San Jose, Escazú, Santa Ana, there are a lot of extraordinary good dentists, all qualified, internationally qualified, and they just work here. However, the rates here are way lower than in Costa Rica. So you are better off financially to come to Costa Rica and have your dental work done than when you would do it in Europe or in the United States or Canada. So it's a fact. The dental tourism is there not for nothing. It's good, it's professional, and it's cheaper, way cheaper, not a little but a lot. So when my husband needed a crown, for example, a couple of months ago, he just paid it cash and it was like 10 times less or 8 times less than in the Netherlands. It's just a fact. And it is high quality. Very good clinics, very clean. I'm talking about the area San Jose, Escazú, right? Now, I am living in an other area than the capital. So I have no access to those extraordinary clinics with a lot of technology there. I live in Santa Teresa / Montezuma, and that is on that peninsula, right? And there are several amazing dentists here, but they are limited in what they can do. So, for example, a root canal treatment is not done by my dentists. They're not specialized in that. However, and this is the cool thing, and this is what you want to hear, is that they are all in contact. Every specialist here, almost, not every, but a lot, but the dentists that I am familiar with, I go to several, and this is also so fun in small town living, you know. It's okay when one dentist is not working and the other one is available. They will not say, "You're not my patient." It's okay, they just treat you. So I am familiar with all the dentists over the past 4.5 years. And the cool thing is that most of the medical services here are in contact with medical services and expert working and familiar in the capital, San Jose. And they have, for example, orthodontists coming every month in the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, coming to these practices here in these small towns in Santa Teresa. So, for example, my son needs to see an orthodontist. One option is to travel to San Jose. That takes us, or a flight. It's unpredictable in rainy season, so at least it will take us a day if we go by bus. We don't know if the flights, domestic flights are flying, so it's always a challenge to, you know, it's a guess, it's a gamble whether you can make the appointment, yes or no. So we basically, for those appointments, we go by bus. It takes you a day back, a day forth. You miss 2 days, and then often you need to stay overnight in a hotel or Airbnb. So just for a simple orthodontic appointment, you know, you can calculate the cost for that. Now, it's so cool that every month many of the dentists and the doctors I know have specialists coming in from the capital in their practice. So my son is seeing an orthodontist soon on a Sunday at 11 a.m. and that's just how it's done. The same for root canal specialists. Oh, the sun is a little bit turning. Let me turn a little bit. So my dentist said, okay, you really need it. Let's make an appointment. She put me on antibiotics so I could go a little bit longer with the problem. She said, of course, you are free to go to San Jose because I have a dentist in San Jose for more specialized work, because I was there already with my daughter who needed to take out 4 wisdom tooth, which I didn't want to do here in this remote area where it's super hot, where we don't have airco, where the clinics are not super sterile, how do you say that? They didn't have an operation room. However, they have that in San Jose. So that is when I make that connection with that specialist there. But it's not around the corner. So for a root canal treatment, my dentist told me it's totally, I can imagine that for 4 wisdom tooth to be pulled, you would go there and stay a couple of days in an air-conditioned Airbnb in a sterile surroundings. And here in Santa Teresa, it's quite humid in rainy season. It's quite dusty in dry season. So the circumstances here are not ideal to prevent more problems, right? But for a root canal treatment, she said, it's very easy to do it here. I have my specialist coming every month. I have 3 other patients waiting. So I put you on the list and I give you a ring. So in no time, she phoned me. She said, he's coming next week. You're planned in. And a specialist who's only doing root canal treatments did my root canal yesterday. Now, I'm not saying it was a happy treatment because that's just something that... But I'm not going, it's not about the details, you know. So I'm on antibiotics and it was a very hard spot to reach. But anyways, it was totally successful, and I'm gonna get a crown. And my dentist, my local dentist, is working closely with this root canal specialist, and she is preparing the crown for me. So that means I don't have to drive up and down to San Jose, because the difference is this: I advised my dentist in San Jose, my specialist, if I will do the root canal treatment and the crown with you, how many times do I need to come to an appointment? And they said it takes a minimum of 3 appointments in 1 week. That means I have to drive back and forth or fly back and forth, or I have to stay a week in San Jose, but my home is here. So this was the perfect solution. Again, it's for not for no emergencies things. For emergencies, you need to go to San Jose to see specialized and stuff. When you have broken bones and stuff, they don't come here. You need to go there. It's just a fact. I made other videos about that because I've been twice in an ambulance. Once in a plane in the air, and once in an ambulance over the road with both of my kids. But this is plannable, schedulable appointments. And if your thing that is bothering you can how do you say that, can last a little with the treatment of antibiotics, and you can wait for 1 or 2 weeks for a specialist, then you're good. So when you're living in Santa Teresa, then you can just stay here and visit your own dentist, and the specialist comes there to treat you. And I'm so grateful for that. And it's not, by the way, this is just a side note, not just for dental care. I know people who have their skin checked every 6 months per year. My husband goes to San Jose for that, but I have a friend, she does it here. Every 6 months with a specialist, with her, brings her tools in the practice here in Santa Teresa. So yeah, if this helps you to just come and live in Santa Teresa, or just visit Santa Teresa, also knowing if you're here for a long vacation, you can apply for that medical service as well, of course, you know, not just for expats, Costa Rica expats. But I'm happy to serve you with this information, giving you the confirmation. There are good doctors here who are working closely with specialists. They are inviting them into their practices here. Just ask the specialist that you're that who is serving you about the opportunity or about the options, and you will be surprised how good it's all arranged. And let me know if this helps you, if this information is valuable for you, and wish me luck. I am getting a crown measured Monday. And my painkiller, I just took a painkiller. I forgot to take my painkiller, so the pain started to work. But the root canal is totally clean. And it was so funny, by the way, because this specialist was like singing. He's like, I love my job, but this is what I do. I really, who likes to look in the jaw of someone? Right, but come on, it's just a passionate dentist. I love it. So my experience is excellent here with the root canal. And I'm sure it's gonna be fine. And I want to thank you for watching my video. And with that being said, you can always reach out to me if you want to, if you're interested in renting my casita here, my property. Because since really recently, we opened up the casita of my mother-in-law, Dirk's mom, who is just here for 6 months per year. For the other 6 months per year, we are opening it up for rent, for people who know me, who like me, who want to stay behind closed doors, closed gates with the family on the Mango Fingo. It's a non-commercial rental. You are right in the middle of Montezuma and Santa Teresa, out of the noise and in the silence of the monkeys and the water. And you can benefit from being close to Santa Teresa and Montezuma and sleeping safe and peaceful and quiet. And recently I heard that it's also available this year. It's only short-term rental, by the way, up to maximum a month. And we have to chat to see if we are a match, because you should be silent. It's just for one person. I will put a pop-up here on this video somewhere at this stage of the video, minute 15, where you can learn more about the casita, but it's just for one person or a couple or a mother and a child whatsoever. But you should be silent. It's no partying. It's really for peaceful people who want to enjoy the quietness and want to explore this area behind safe gates, right? So we have to click. So I yeah, basically just have a chat to see if this is a match for you. and I'm happy to share more info. But also, if you want more info about how to build an online business, if that is something for you, hit me up, place a comment below, let's chat, hit me up on Messenger or whatever. I'm happy to connect with you. And of course, first and foremost, thanks for watching my live video. Thanks for watching for my other videos. I'm happy to meet you one day in Costa Rica, and I'm tuning out now. Bye for now.